Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. This one's really exciting because it's a UK and an Australian book swap. So I was approached by Karen, whose channel is called Unbox with Karen, and she's got a sort of a similar size channel as I do. She's a great, amazingly positive person. She gets absolutely loads and loads of boxes. She gets a mix of Australian and UK boxes. She does get cohorted, look fantastic in Naturissimo boxes from the UK, as well as her Australian boxes. She's got subscription boxes. She gets food boxes, loads and loads of boxes. She's much better at videoing and editing than I am. Her videos are much more sort of technically better. She's definitely worth subscribing to if you like watching unboxing videos, because that is what she does. Now, in terms of what I sent to her, Karen was mostly interested in boxes from Next, which obviously I do a lot of those on my channel. And she particularly liked the look of one that's actually still available. It's the Pamper Night mini box. It only costs £10, this box, but it is worth over 56, and it's a really good box. So I wasn't 100% sure what to go to, so I asked her to sort of make a suggestion to me on what she thought I might be interested in. She knows I like makeup, so she said, how about going for the Bellabox mystery makeup box? Now, Bellabox is an Australian, and I think they ship to New Zealand as well. It's a subscription box. If you want to see what that contains, then she does get those regularly and unboxes those on her channel too. This box, I think, was cost around 20 Australian dollars, which I think is around £10.50. Now, I've tried to do valuations on products in here in both Australian dollars and UK pounds, but I did it via Google, so I'm not 100% sure it's exactly correct, but I am hopeful on that. And it is current. You know, these things fluctuate, don't they? So I really like this box. Now, I have actually kept the contents in here just to show you. It reminds me of a Birchbox kind of box. And then inside, you just get the little tissue paper with the little sticky on it, and then the products are in there. So the first item in here is one that's very difficult to see, but I can't see. That's why I always like to get my things out of the box all ready to use. Actually, it's already out of the box because I've taken it out for some reason. Anyway, it's by St. Lux. It's the brow gel in light brown. Now, this is 5.8 mils. It does look like this is a US brand, and you can get it for $22 on the brand's website, which is equivalent, I think, to around 33 Australian dollars or £17.50. And they say, our brow gel glides on effortlessly, leaving your brows looking fuller and giving them the perfect shape. Our short brow brush will give you precise placement of your brows, a lightweight gel with no residue when dry. So I actually really like this. It reminds me of the one I use, which is Rimmel. The one I use is slightly lighter in colour. Although this says light brown, it is quite a dark brown for me. Oops, I'll show you there. So I have got it on today. It is slightly on the dark side for me, but it's okay, it's not bad. So I do quite like that. So I'll probably keep this one. I think it goes better probably indoor night time. I'm not so sure I'll use this one for the daytime makeup, but I can use my other Rimmel one for then anyway. The next item is by Cargo Cosmetics, and it is Swimmables Longwear Eyeshadow Stick in Island Bay. So this one was a little bit more difficult to find online, but I did see it on an Australian supplier's site for 26 Australian dollars, which is around 13 to 14 pounds, although it was out of stock. And they said, a crease-proof and water-resistant eyeshadow stick. The lightweight, creamy texture glides on effortlessly. Colour stays true and lasts all day long. And it gives high coverage and it's easy to apply. So I have used this today and I really am happy with this because I do love an eyeshadow crayon. In fact, I had one in another box earlier, which was my John Lewis box. And so I've got the pair of them on today. So this is lovely, lovely sort of silver packaging, which I really like. Reminds me a little bit of Iconic London. And then this is the eyeshadow crayon itself. Let's pop this on my hand so you can see. There it is. So it's quite a dark brown, but this is perfect for me for using at the outer edge of my eye. So that's where I've used it today. I used a various number of colours, which I always do with my eyes. So coming in from lighter, and then I used the Bobbi Brown one I got in the John Lewis box, and then I used this one just right on the outer edges, which I think worked really, really well. Right, the next item is, so I'm happy with that, by Maybelline. So this is a brand that we all know. It's Maybelline New York, the Colossal Curl Bounce Mascara in Very Black. It's 10 mils. So it looks like the RRP for this in the UK is around £11.99, which I think equates to about 23 Australian dollars, but forgive me if I'm wrong. The brand says this long-lasting mascara turns up the volume with up to 24 hours of bouncy curl. The Curl and Bounce brush separates coats and curls lashes for high volume and curl impact. Our memory curl formula holds curl all day with no flaking. It's smudge resistant and clump free. Your lashes will stay up all day, no curler required. I actually think that that is quite a true statement. So this is what it looks like. And the brush, now the brush is quite a thick one and it's slightly curved. I think you can see that there. But it's good, it means you can get into the corners. Now I really liked this because I used this on this eye first of all, and I could see my outer lashes did curl, which was really good. I don't think you can see them so well there, but these outer ones, this eye never goes the same. It's never quite as good as the other eye, but I'll show you that eye too. I do think they have curled. I haven't used an eyelash curler at all today. This is just the effects of the mascara. And I think particularly in terms of my outer lashes, it did a brilliant job. I really, really like that mascara. So I'm very happy with that. Now the next item is by Basic Beauty, and it's a gel trust. I think it says Trust Fund. I'm guessing that's the sort of shade reference. Trust Fund Jelly Highlighter. It's 0.1 ounces. I think this is around $18 US dollars. This is, which is equivalent to around 27 Australian dollars. Or 14 to 15 pounds. It gets very confusing, doesn't it, when we go between countries? The brand says our Jelly Glows are versatile multi-use highlighters designed to be worn over makeup for blinding light-catching glow. Dab it with your finger or your favourite brush across your brow line, collarbone, eyes, cheeks or lips. The jelly texture is perfect for precise application. I'm trying desperately to open it here and I'm just not succeeding. It's because I think I've got to open it from the sides. That's why. Okay, this is what it looks like. It feels very, very sort of soft, and it does feel sort of like a liquidy almost consistency. Not liquid, but you know, you can just feel it. The way it sort of feels is very silky, and that's what it looks like. There, it's really lovely. I like that ever so much. So I've got it on as my highlighter just up here today, but I think you can see that, can't you? It's very glowy and I like it a lot. Beautiful. So yeah, I think I might be using that one quite a lot. Very happy. Okay, on to the final product. I think this is Oh, that's it. I missed that. But you see, I'm always doing this, aren't I? I was meant to say it applies wet and dries down, holding the pigment in place. So it does feel like almost wet. Now it's dried, it does feel different. Very interesting product. Okay, the last product is Luna by Luna Ophelia Cream Lipstick. Now, again, this is a US company, I think, and so it's available on the brand's website for 18 US dollars, which is just over 27 Australian dollars and around 14 to 15 pounds. The brand says a luxurious cream finish liquid lipstick that delivers the highest quality in texture, finish and colour in just one swipe. The long-wearing formula gives lips a cushiony feel, whilst the smooth texture feels comfortable for hours. It doesn't dry, won't fade and won't settle into lip lines. So I'll have a little look at it now. I haven't got it on. I thought I'll put it on at the end of the video like I normally do, because sometimes if the colour doesn't suit me, I hate just sitting here and having to waffle for another 5 minutes with lipstick on that I'm not too keen on. This is what it's like, and I'm not 100% sure about it. It looks kind of pinky, doesn't it? But dark pinky. So it's got one of those little applicators. Oh, it's quite bright. It's quite bright, isn't it? I'm not sure on that one. I'll put it on right at the end. The dogs are going absolutely wild at the moment. I've no idea what's going on, but I shall carry on and persevere. So, sorry about clearing my throat as well. I thought my throat was completely better and I was fine to do videos, but, you know, they just says, no, you're not ready to do videos yet. But I'm still doing them. I'm defying my throat. I'm going to do them. Hopefully I'll start sounding a little bit better quality soon, though. So I get the whole box to be worth around 70 to 73 sort of pounds, which I think is absolutely amazing value for money. And at a guesstimate, again, I'm not 100% sure on this, but in terms of Australian dollars, maybe 136. I don't know. That's just me guessing and hoping for the best. Now, I'm very grateful to Karen for sending me this box, because I've never received any of these products in a UK box as far as I can remember. So it does make it extra special for me. Obviously, we do get Maybelline and we can buy that in shops. But I haven't had that particular product before, so that's good. So I'm just going to quickly go through each of the things that I got, which is the St. Lux Brow Gel in light brown, which is not really light brown. It's not as light a brown as I normally use, but it's not bad. Then we got the gorgeous eye crayon colour, which I did use at the end of my eyes, sort of there. It's all blended in, so you can't quite see, but I think you can tell that it does sort of go darker the further out you go. Then we had the Maybelline mascara, which I think is really good. I think it has done had a curling effect on my lashes, which is a great thing for me. Then we had the rather gorgeous highlighter, which I think is really, really, really nice. There on my... And then finally we've got the lipstick, which I'm going to try on in a second. Now, I think it was really interesting. It's really interesting watching unboxings from other countries. I watch Karen all the time. I watch American ones sometimes. It's just interesting to see what other places get. And then you think, oh, I wish I got that. That's the only trouble. You get box envy, don't you? But I have enjoyed doing this video. Have enjoyed talking to Karen a lot about this as well. She's a lovely person. Definitely worth a look. If you like unboxing videos, she's got loads of them. More than me, I think. So I'm going to try this on just to see what it looks like, and I'll be back in a second. Now that's bright. That's not the sort of colour I would normally wear. It was interesting to apply though. It felt quite almost dry when you were applying it, but it did apply quite well and exact, which was quite nice. So not sure about that, but as you know, I always keep lipsticks. I've got loads of lipsticks. I love lipsticks. I keep them as a collection. So that will definitely sit well with those. So I really enjoyed this unboxing. Thank you to Karen who suggested doing it. Great idea. Enjoyed every minute of it. I hope she likes her box too, please. At least she knows what the contents of those were going to be, because she did sort of pick it out. So I'm hopeful, very hopeful that she's happy with it. Anyway, it was lovely to see you here. I'm going to send you lots and lots of positive energy for a fabulous, fabulous week wherever you are. And hopefully I'll see you again really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.